Ni tampoco. Hello, guys. It's time to start our class. So welcome to the class. Hello, Josue. How are you?
I'm great, and you?
Okay, that's something good. I am fine today. Thank you for asking. So nice to listen to you. Hello, Luis. Welcome. How are you?
Hello, Christian. I'm fine. And you?
I'm fine too. So thank you for asking, Luis. Welcome to the class. Okay, guys. Thank you for being on time. Tell me, how was your day? What about Luis? How was your day?
Um, Today was a very busy day. I did well. I am um, studying aside from the classes we are taking in the bootcamp. I'm
Okay.
studying because I miss the projects. So I need to do something. I learn just by I think I learn better by doing things. So I have started doing some projects on the side.
Okay, well, that's something really nice. I know it's busy, but it's something good, okay? Actually, I consider the same as you. So it's better or we learn better by doing than by I could say like by listening to something, okay? So, well, you have a busy day, but it was a little bit productive. That's something really good. What about you, Josue? How was your day?
Well, today was good because I was practicing my fluency and my Grammarly in English, and I was practicing my typing on computer.
Okay, that's something really good. And how many words can you write in, for example, in a minute?
Per minute, I write like 40 or 41.
Okay, so you're very fast writing on the computer. That's really good. So thank you for sharing. Well, Daniela, I'm sorry. Thank you for being here. So how are you?
Hello, I'm fine. And you?
Fine too. So thank you for asking. How was your day?
Mm, very good for with mm, work, but it's okay.
Okay, so you had to work today. Well, I'm really sorry because of it, but thank you for being here. Okay, the important thing is that you still have energy. We still have energy to continue with our activities and to continue with our English classes. So welcome, Daniela, Luis, and Josue. It's time to start, okay? Today, to start with our class, let me share my screen with you, and we will talk about some activities that maybe we already know, okay? So give me a second. Okay, today to start our class, we will talk about the following question. Are you interested in martial arts? Okay, they are some of these martial arts are common. For example, karate, kung fu, I don't know, maybe boxing are very common. Some others are not common, at least in El Salvador, are not very common. For example, sumo or capoeira or sambo are not very, I guess they are not very common. But tell me, are you interested on it? What about you, Luis? Are you interested in martial arts?
I've always been interested, but I have never practiced it.
Oh, yeah, you never practiced.
I always like. No, I didn't have any chance to do it.
Well, that's something really sad. So I'm really sorry because of it. But what martial arts would you like to learn?
Like boxing or taekwondo.
Okay, so those are really nice, taekwondo and boxing. I could tell you that my brother, well, he does boxing, so he likes that kind of that kind of things. Okay, I don't really like this. Well, I am not interested in martial arts, but he is. Okay, he really likes these kind of things. So thank you for sharing, Luis, that you would like to learn taekwondo or boxing. What about Daniela? Are you interested in martial arts?
I like see the movie for action. The character, I don't know, Italian.
So fight?
So fight.
Oh, fight. I'm sorry. Fight.
Fight.
Uy, fight. Yeah.
With karate, I don't know. I feel so good. I want to practice karate, but I don't know.
So you like to see or do you want to
Yes.
practice?
I like to see, and when I see, I want to practice, but I never practice.
Okay, so that's something nice. Yes, there are a lot of movies in which we see well different martial arts. For example, Jackie Chan practice. Well, he does. I don't remember if it is kung fu or karate. Then we have Bruce Lee. We have, I don't remember the name of the one from Karate Kid, but we have many movies about Karate Kid. So we see that they are practicing this kind of martial arts. Well, Daniela, you never practice, but you want to. Do you have a specific martial art you want to learn?
I like karate.
Any?
No, karate is
Oh, only karate.
yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, thank you for sharing, Daniela. That's fine. Okay, so we have taekwondo, boxing, and karate here. Okay, let's see, Josue. Tell me, are you interested in martial arts?
Yes, of course. Let me tell you, 3 years ago, I did MMA or MMA because it's a name. So it is a mix of martial arts.
So in those kind of things, can you, well, in those kind of fights, can you use any of this?
Yes, but we have rules.
What are the rules that you remember?
Don't try to kill your enemy. Don't try to hit in parts like, well, down parts. Something like that.
Okay, well, I guess, well, those are good rules. Okay, so don't try to kill your enemy or the person you are fighting with, and don't hit specific parts of the body. Okay, that's something nice. And did you go to any competition of MMA?
Just one in San Salvador.
Did you get any place?
Well, my score was like I was doing fights and I won 3.
How many did you have?
5.
Okay, you had 5 and you won 3. Okay,
Exactly.
that's a good number. Okay, so congratulations, Josue. Okay, that's a good achievement in your life. I could say, based on the martial arts that you know. So that's something good. What kind of martial arts do you know, Josue?
Taekwondo, boxing, and something like judo because we use case.
Okay. Okay, so you know a lot about martial arts. So now, Luis, you have a teacher over there. you have a coach, a martial arts coach. That's fine. Okay, welcome, Fernando. Hello, how are you today?
Hey, I'm not bad. And you? How are
Not
you?
bad. Okay, I'm fine. I'm happy today. Thank you for asking. Well, Fernando, we are talking about martial arts. Are you interested in it?
Um, really? Not really. I watch only in the movies.
Only movies. So you never wanted to practice?
No, no.
Okay. So what activities, for example, what kind of exercises or activities like that you like to do?
Well, I cannot recuerdo cómo es en inglés.
Oh, so try to tell me in Spanish, I will tell you in English, or I will try to help you in English.
Levantamiento de pesas.
Oh, lifting, let me see, weight lifting or lifting. Yeah, weight lifting, like that, like this. Weight lifting
Okay, weightlifting and running.
and running. Okay. Do you still run?
Sorry, what?
Do you still nowadays? Do you still go running?
No, no. Actually, no.
Ah, okay. So nowadays, no, you don't. Okay, so I'm really sorry, but you do some, or you did some activities like, well, healthy, or I could say exercises. That's pretty good. What about Malcolm? Well, hello, Malcolm. How are you today?
Oh, hello everybody. I'm fine and excited to be here
Okay,
with a
that's
lot.
something nice. So thank you for being here, Malcolm. Malcolm, today we are talking about martial arts. Are you interested in martial arts?
I'm not interested in that, but it's relevant to me, and I I only see child in competition at judo.
Oh, really?
Oh no, sorry, taekwondo.
Taekwondo.
Sí,
Okay, that's
yeah.
something good. When did you see that competition?
I see that competition a few years ago, and it's really interesting because they help to child to construct values.
Okay, well, that's something really good. I have never thought about those kind of things, right? So we think that, oh, okay, most of the people think that when we are talking about martial arts, everybody's talking about fight and all of those kind of things, right? But
Yeah,
uh-huh.
but the these things like construct values add value to that activity.
Yeah, that's something really important about martial arts, that it is not just because you want to fight. Actually, you can see that, you can learn that on movies
Yeah,
that are based on martial arts, or in karate, or what's the name of the other, or kung fu. Okay, so well, that's something really good, Malcolm. Thank you for sharing about it. Well, let's see, Alfredo. Hello.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, how are you?
I'm really fine. Thank you.
Okay, well, that's something good. Thank you for being here. Alfredo, are you interested in martial arts?
Mm, only when only when I watch Kung Fu Panda.
Okay, that's something good. So, do you want to learn kung fu, or can you do kung fu?
No,
No, not really. But do you want to
I don't
learn?
able. Uh, I don't know because these days ago I watched a movie that its name Creed. I don't know if
Oh,
boxing is martial arts.
yes, it's over
It's
here.
considered Boxing. Okay. Uh, I would like to learn to boxing, but
Okay.
actually I can't.
Okay, so nowadays you can't, but okay, you would like to learn. Well, that's something nice. Well, the movie Creed, it's really, really nice. So I really love that those movies. Okay, so Rocky and Creed. But well, in my case, I said at the beginning that I don't like these kind of activities, right? I don't really like martial arts and any kind of fight. But okay, that's something really good. The only thing I like um about martial arts, it's to watch it on movies or maybe on video games like Mortal Kombat or something like that. Okay, so everybody, thank you for sharing about this. As you can see, we are talking about martial arts. Some of your classmates mentioned about other activities that are helpful or are healthy in this case. So today class, it's about exercises and sports. So exercise, I'm sorry, and sport. So everybody, if you don't like to do exercise, I'm sorry, because today we will do exercise in class. No, just kidding, okay? But please pay attention to our next part. Everybody, let's pay attention to it. Let's talk about exercise and sports and activities. Please listen to Jairo. Hello, Jairo, welcome. Read.
Hello. Let's talk about sports and activities. To talk about sport and some exercise, we can use the following verbs: play, do, and go.
Okay, so thank you, Jairo, for reading. As you can see, okay, today we are talking about sports and exercise. So in this class, we will talk about the use of play, do, and go at the moment of talking about, well, sports and exercises. The name of this, everybody, of these kind of things is collocations. When we are talking about collocations, we are talking about words that are always together. They cannot change, they cannot be different, so they always go, they are always together. So if we have play, the other word, it's always next to play. So it cannot work with any other word or any other verb in this case. Now, let's pay attention to our first word. Our first word, everybody, is play. So let's pay attention to it, okay? Okay, let's listen right now to Luis. Luis, read the information about play.
Play, it's used it's used with ball sports or competitive games like board games where we play against another person's or team.
Nice job. As you can see, okay, we are talking about two specific things. Number one, ball sports. So all the sports that are with a ball, so we use play, okay? Also with competitive games, for example, video games, for example, board games, we use play. Also, guys, I didn't write it over here in the presentation, but we will see it later. It's that when we are talking about instruments, we also use play, okay? So now, let's pay attention to our examples. Tell me, please, Alfredo, what is this sport?
Tennis.
Yes, that's true. That's correct. This is tennis, okay? So, as you can see, remember, when we talk about ball sports, we use play. For example, play tennis. Very good. Now, Alfredo, what is the next sport?
Play basketball.
Play basketball. Very good. Okay, so play basketball. Remember that we are using three verbs for these collocations: play, do, and go. So you cannot write go basketball or do basketball, okay? You will see the use of do and go in a moment. But now remember to focus your attention in sport, ball sports and competitive games. What about the last game? Please tell me, Jairo, what is this sport? Oh, sorry, what is this game or board game?
Oh, I think it's a purchase.
Yeah, that's right. This is purchase. So what is the correct form to say it with the verb play? Jairo?
Sorry.
Okay, remember this is purchase. So what is the correct form, I'm sorry, to say play and the game? So we have play tennis, play basketball, and what is the last one?
Play.
Play.
Play purchase.
Play purchase, that's right. Okay, so we have these three examples. As you can see, when we are talking about ball sports, so all the sports that are with a ball, we use play. So for example, tennis, soccer, basketball, golf, okay? So in those examples, we use play. Then everybody, okay? And also with the board games or competitive games, okay? Also like video games. Now, let's pay attention to our second word. Remember, we are talking about the collocation of three verbs: play, do, and go. Please, Luis, read the information about do.
Okay, do it's used for recreational activity or non-team sports that does not use a ball.
Nice job, thank you. As you can see, okay, also we are talking about two specific things. Number one, recreational activities. So activities that you do for pleasure or that you do to be healthy. And also non-team sport, okay? Non-team sport. Let's pay attention to it. Please, Daniela, help me with the first picture. What is this activity?
This is yoga.
This is yoga, that's right. And what is the correct collocation with the verb do?
Do yoga.
Very good, do yoga. What is the next one, Fernando?
Do karate.
Do karate, very good, excellent collocation. And the last one, tell me please, Luis, what is this?
Do aerobics.
Do aerobics or do Zumba, both are correct, okay, so very good. Okay, as you see, we are talking about recreational activities. So we don't do yoga as a competition. Do you do yoga as a competition, Daniela?
No.
No. Do you do aerobics as a competition, Alfredo?
by myself or yourself.
Okay, yeah, you don't do it as a competition with someone else. You do it for yourself and by yourself, of course, okay? So as you see, these are recreational activities to be healthy or, okay, to spend time, okay? Just to spend time. In this case, karate, do we do karate as a competition, Luis?
Yes, there are karate competitions.
Yes, that's right. Okay, there are, but they are non-team sport. So in a karate competition, nobody is fighting in teams, right? So like 5 versus 5, no, right? In this kind of competitions, okay, so that is only street fights. But in karate competitions or in kung fu or in taekwondo competitions, there is only 1 versus 1, okay? So as you see, it's a non-team sport, and also in karate, kung fu, taekwondo, boxing, and all of those martial arts, we don't use ball. Okay, that is something important. We don't use a ball. So all the sports, all the exercises that we do for health or to be healthy, or non-teams or sports that doesn't need a ball, we use do. Okay, let's check the last one. Let's pay attention to the use of go. Okay, please, let's pay attention to Alfredo. Okay, Alfredo, read the information about it.
Go is just with activities that end ing. We go somewhere to do something.
Very good. Thank you, Alfredo, for reading. As you see, there is, okay, this is the explanation, guys. There is only one thing we have, one detail we have to remember, and it's that, okay, the verbs or the actions, the activities end in ing form. And, okay, another important thing that we have to remember, the detail, the important detail is the ing. But this is another good explanation that we can use. We go somewhere, so we go to any place to do an activity, a specific activity. For example, Malcolm, tell me, what is the first activity? What is the first picture?
Is dancing.
Very good. And good use of the ing. So dancing. In this case, what is the collocation with go, Malcolm?
Let's go to dancing.
Very good. Let's go dancing, or only go dancing.
Okay.
Yeah, remember when we use go, when we use ing, we never use to, okay? So go dancing.
Thank you.
Okay, okay, Jairo, thank you for letting me know. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Fernando, what is the next action? What is the next activity?
Maybe I'll go fishing.
Go fishing, very good. Okay, that's the right answer. As you see, we use go, and then we use the verb in ing form, or the activity in ing form. Fishing, go fishing, go dancing. Okay, let's pay attention to our last example. Tell me, please, Daniela, what is this activity?
I think it's climb.
Okay, climb. It's similar, okay, but this is a good option also, climb. Okay, what is, or what do you think, Daniela, is the correct collocation with go?
Is go climb.
Go climb? Uy. Go climb?
I think.
Okay, let me see. Go climb?
No, but I don't know what is.
Okay, let's check. Tell me, please, Fernando, what is the correct form? Or go climb is correct? What do you think, Fernando?
I understand.
Okay. So tell me, Daniela, what is the correct answer?
Go climbing.
Ah, very good. Go climbing. So we have to use, remember, the activities have to finish with ing. Actually, we can use most of the activities that we do with go, okay? But in this case, remember, we have to move, or we have to go to one place to do the activity. In this case, yes, guys, I know we can dance at home. Yes, we can dance at home, but you can also go to other places to dance. For example, Luis, where can you dance?
I can dance.
You can't.
But no, I can't.
But
You can go.
In what places can you cook? Can you dance?
Go dancing. No, I don't know.
Oh, come on. Okay, Malcolm, do you like dancing?
Then high club or something like that.
I am crazy for dancing.
Okay, thank you for using the vocabulary we learned. Okay, so you are crazy for dancing. Okay, tell me, Malcolm. Well, Louis said that people can dance in a nightclub. So what other in what other places can you dance? Or can someone dance?
In a discotheque.
Okay, in the discotheque, of course. Discotheque. Okay. Any other place? Daniela, where can a person dance apart from home, nightclub, and the discotheque?
I don't know if a place, but in the park.
Okay, in a party. So yes, it's possible. Well, as you can see, okay, we go somewhere, we go to one place to do an activity. Then we had fishing, okay, or fish in this case. So tell me, where can you fish? Can you fish at home, Alfredo?
No, I can't.
No, you can't, right? So well, unless you live in a river or in the sea, so you cannot fish in your house. Okay, so where can you fish, Alfredo? Where can a person fish?
Excuse me.
Where can someone fish?
Mm, I'm not sure.
So in what place can the people fish or go fishing?
In the river, in a lake.
River, lake, in the sea. Okay,
Uh,
so there are many places, but you cannot do it at home. In that case, you move somewhere or you go somewhere to do something. Then, guys, the last activity we wrote go climbing, but the right action, guys, is hiking. The only difference that we have between climbing and hiking is that if you are hiking, you climb, I will use these words, you climb up the mountain, but by walking, okay, on foot. Not when you use climbing, of course, you climb the mountain, but you do it with ropes or with specific equipment to do it, okay? But when you say go hiking, you walk in the mountain, okay, to get to the top, okay? So that's the difference between climbing and hiking. However, well, according with the picture, climbing or hiking, both are correct, okay? So tell me, Daniela, where can you hike or where can you go climbing?
Time.
Oh, repeat again.
On time.
Okay.
On down.
Oh, mountain. The mount. Oh, the mountain. Any other place?
In English, cerro.
Cerro.
Hill.
Okay. Hill. Thank you, Malcolm. So hill.
And I don't know.
The volcano. Well, here in El Salvador, we use volcanoes to hike. Okay, for example, Santa Ana volcano, Izalco volcano.
Climbing walls. Climbing walls.
Okay, climbing walls. Okay, so yeah, in this case, will be climbing. Okay, but hiking, because hiking is another activity, right? So climbing, it's okay, as Malcolm says, like climbing walls with specific equipment. So as you see, you have to go to some places to do some activities. So in this case, we can use go, but remember the characteristic of this. If we are using go, we need to use ing in the activity. Okay, so right now, let's pay attention to our next part of the class. This is a review of what we learned today. Remember, when do we use play, go, and do? Okay, so let's pay attention to some examples. Please, right now, Alfredo, read the examples in which we use play, okay? Read all these examples, okay? All these examples, oh my gosh, give me a second. All the examples in green. So when do we use play?
Play football, play basketball, play volleyball, play tennis, play rugby games, or only rugby. Play rugby, play hockey, play the guitar, play poker, play golf, play cards, play chess, play dominoes, play computers games, play baseball, play the violin, play the drums.
I'm sorry, my dog was barking. Okay, so as you can see, when we are talking about sports, okay, in the list, you can see that we are talking about sports, we are talking about board games, and also we are talking about instruments. So anytime we talk about those three elements, okay, so sports with a ball, board games over here, give me a second. Board games, in instrument, so we have to use play. Then let's listen to Daniela reading the examples with go.
Go sailing, go cycling, go riding. Sorry?
Cycling. I'm sorry.
Cycling. Okay.
Yeah.
Go cycling, go riding, go skiing, go surfing, go swimming, go, I don't know, bungee jumping, go diving, and go dancing.
Very good. Well, there is only one exception, everybody. As you remember, all the activities that finish, or most of the activities that finish with ing, we use go. But there is one exception. What is the exception, Fernando?
Do boxing.
Very good. So when we talk about boxing, even though it finishes with ing, we use do, okay? Do boxing, no go boxing, everybody, okay? So in this case, we use do boxing. Thank you. Well, thank you, Daniela, and thank you, Fernando, for helping me with this, okay? Let's continue now, everybody, and pay attention to Luis. Okay, Luis, you will help me now with our last part. Read examples about do. When do we use do?
Do athletics, do gymnastics, do judo, do karate, do kung fu, do yoga, do ballet, do aerobics, do zumba, do aqua gym, do a crossword, do a puzzle, do a sudoku.
Very good. Thank you. As you can see, okay, when we are talking about activities or sports that doesn't need a ball or don't need a ball, I'm sorry, we use do. Also with the activities that doesn't finish with ing. The only exception, remember, do boxing. In this case, as you can see here, we have three activities. They are not sports, but maybe sometimes they can be considered as board games. Crossword, puzzle, and Sudoku. They can be taken as board games, but they are not competitive games, okay? So a crossword, a puzzle, and a Sudoku are not competitive games. We do, for example, a puzzle for entertaining. I mean, we do a puzzle in our free time. Also, we do a crossword in our free time. Do you know what is a puzzle? Yes.
In Spanish, I guess is rompecabezas.
That's right. Okay, that's a puzzle. Okay, so we do a puzzle not as a competition. We do it because we have free time or we want to spend some time in an activity. Okay, so those are not competitive activities. Those are not competitive games, just for recreation. So remember these, guys, and continue practicing. When do we use play, do, and go? And what are we going to do right now? Well, it's time to practice. So, guys, let's move right now to our next, to our next exercise. We will practice the use of play, do, and go in the correct form. Okay, so give me a second. Okay, in this moment, what are we going to do? We have to classify the actions, the activities in the correct group. Okay, so right now you have the opportunity to tell me 3 activities. Okay, you can tell me. We can put go with go and 1 action. Okay, or play and 1 action, or do and 1 action. To start with this activity, let's pay attention to Malcolm. Okay, Malcolm, right now, please tell me 3 activities, okay?
3 activities to go hiking,
Okay, go hiking. Very good.
surf, uh, and the go category.
Oh, you
or
can tell me
in,
1, 1, and 1, or you can tell me 3 and 1, or you decide, okay?
Play football,
Play football. And what is the next activity?
do pilates,
Okay, do pilates. Where is this word? I don't remember. Oh, the last one. Yeah, I got it. Okay, thank you, Malcolm. Okay, Malcolm, right now, please pick another person.
Daniela.
Okay, Daniela, thank you. Okay, Daniela, tell me please 3 activities. So you can do the same as Malcolm. So 1 activity per category, or you can tell me in different categories, no problem.
Okay, running, go running. Play table tennis.
Play table tennis. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, play table tennis and
do yoga.
Do yoga, of course. Great activity. Thank you. Well, let's continue right now, Daniela. Pick another person.
I will see Luis.
Luis. Okay, Luis, tell me right now 3 activities.
Okay, go snorkeling.
Okay, give me a second. Go snorkeling.
Do ballet.
Okay, do ballet.
And go cycling.
Go cycling. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, now Luis, next person. You have Fernando, also Alfredo.
Alfredo.
Alfredo. Okay, Alfredo, tell me, 3 activities.
Do judo.
Do judo. Where is judo? I can say it.
The first one.
I'm so sorry. I never see the first activity. I'm really sorry, guys. Continue.
Play dominoes.
Play dominoes. Okay.
Do gymnastic.
Do gymnastics. Okay, very good. Okay, thank you. Now, Fernando, it's your opportunity. Thank you, Alfredo. Fernando, tell me 3 more activities.
Play tennis.
Play tennis, of course.
Go bowling.
Go bowling. Very good.
And do aerobics.
Do aerobics. Aerobics is here. Very good. Thank you. Okay, Fernando, now you can pick any person. Okay, so we start again, another round. Second round, everybody.
I don't know.
You have Luis, Malcolm, Alfredo, Daniela.
Malcolm.
Malcolm, okay, so we start with Malcolm again. Malcolm, tell me please 3 activities.
Go rollerblading.
Go rollerblading. That's an interesting activity. So, continue.
Do push-ups.
Do push-ups. Nice.
Play archery.
Play, where is it? Oh, play archery. Nice. Good pronunciation, archery. So let's continue. Malcolm, pick another person, but not Daniela.
Fernando.
Fernando, thank you. Okay, Fernando, tell me 3 more activities.
Play baseball.
Okay, let's see. Where is baseball? Okay, play baseball.
Go swimming.
Go swimming.
And do martial arts.
Very good. Okay, so you see, guys, the first activity helped us a lot. So do martial arts. Now, Fernando, next person, but not Alfredo. Oh, no, Malcolm. I'm sorry. No, Malcolm. Alfredo, Daniela, or Luis?
Luis.
Luis. Okay, Luis. 3 more activities. Go ahead.
Okay, play the drums.
Very good. Play the drums.
Go sailing.
Go sailing and
And play handball.
play handball. Nice job. Okay. This is not a very common sport, but it's good. Okay, so handball. Thank you. Now, Luis, next person.
Daniela.
Daniela. Okay, now it's your turn, Daniela. 3 more activities.
Yes. Go surfing.
Go surfing.
Go fishing.
Go fishing.
And go karting.
Go karting. Also, guys, it looks like a great activity, but it is not very common here, I guess. Okay, we have, okay, the last activities, guys, so let's check. Please, Daniela, pick another person.
Fernando.
Fernando, okay, thank you. So Fernando, it's your turn. Help me with the last 3 activities, okay? The rest of the activities, guys, we will do it together.
Okay, play basketball.
Okay,
Go
play.
climbing.
Go climbing. Okay, as you can see, I don't know if you can see the picture, guys, but in the picture, it looks, well, it shows what is climbing, okay? So continue, Fernando. I'm sorry for interrupting.
And I'm not sure, but do darts.
Do darts. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now we have the last 4 activities and Christian is going to do it. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I will not do it. We will do it together. So let's check. What do you think is bungee jumping? What is the correct collocation? Go bungee jumping, play bungee jumping, or do bungee jumping? What do you think? Okay, tell me, Alfredo, what is the correct collocation for, okay, Daniela says go on the chat. Go. So what do you think, Alfredo? Go, play, or do bungee jumping?
Go, bungee jumping.
Okay, very good. Now, help me with the next one. What do you think is ice hockey? Go ice hockey, play ice hockey, or do ice hockey?
Play.
Play. Okay. So Louis says play. Very good. Thank you. Now, golf. What do you think is the correct form? Go, play, or do?
Play.
Play. Okay, very good. Now, scuba diving. What is the correct collocation? Malcolm, what do you think? Scuba diving?
Is go.
Go. Okay, thank you. And the last one, skateboarding. What is the correct form? Go, play, or do skateboarding? Daniela, what do you think?
Go.
Go. Okay. Let's check. Okay, everybody. Now that we finished with all the activities, as you see, there are more activities in Go. We have some activities in play and a few activities in do. Now, everybody, let's check if all the answers are correct. Okay, please pay attention to the checks are correct and the X are incorrect. Wow. There was only one mistake, everybody. So what was the mistake?
Dart.
Did you? Darts. So what do you think is the correct collocation for darts? It's not do.
Play.
Do darts? No. So
Play.
which one? Play. That's right. Okay. So when we are talking about darts, we play. Okay. We play darts. You can say, okay, but it's a game, but it's a board game. And it's about competition, I guess, okay? It works for competitions. Now that we finished, as you can see, we got 30, why 33?
Archery.
Archery was incorrect? I didn't notice it, I'm sorry. So what was the, sorry, archery was in play, right? Or do? In play.
It was in play.
Okay, so what is the correct one?
Do, I think.
Yes, of course, it's do. Okay, remember, so when we are using go, we always have to use ing, okay? So that's the main characteristic of it, and that's why it's a little bit easier, I guess, okay? Thank you guys for practicing, for paying attention to the good sentences. As you see, we got a good number of right answers. Now, everybody, okay, before we go, let's check the use of go, play, and do in sentences, okay? Because we only practice the collocation. But now let's pay attention to sentences and questions. Please, let's start with Fernando. Okay, Fernando, what is the correct answer for number 1? Do you want to?
Do you want to go hiking with me?
Okay, do you want to go hiking with me? Thank you. Let's continue, please, right now. Malcolm, what is number 2?
Have you ever played ice hockey?
Okay, have you ever played ice hockey? Nice job. Daniela, what is number 3?
I find mm, doing, done, done, I don't know. What is the pronunciation? Pronunciation?
Doing?
Doing yoga to be very relaxing.
Okay, very good. Remember doing. So the verb is do in ing doing. Okay, very good. Now, let's continue with number 4. Please help me with this example, Luis. Oh, in this example are in past.
They went sailing yesterday.
Nice. They went sailing. Let's continue with Alfredo. Okay, Alfredo, what is the next sentence? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sentence 5.
Playing chess is a good mental exercise.
Okay, very good. And yes, yes, it is. Okay, so thank you. Let's continue. Okay, let's answer the 2 last examples together. So tell me, what is the right answer? She does aerobics at the gym, she goes aerobics at the gym, or she plays aerobics at the gym. What do you think?
She does.
Very good. Thank you, Fernando. She does. And the last one, I athletics at school. I played, I did, or I went. What do you think, Luis? What is the right answer?
I did athletics at school.
I did athletics. Nice job. Okay, everybody. Thank you for your answers. As you see, okay, in this exercise, we have all the answers correct. So well done, everybody. We use it, or we use the collocations very well. As you can see, okay, when we are talking about collocations, it means, everybody, that these verbs are always next to these activities. If you're talking about soccer, if you're talking about archery, if you're talking about yoga, so we have to use the specific verbs for the activities, okay? Thank you for your practice, guys. Claps for you, okay, because of the good job you did. And just before we go, let me show you what is our homework. Remember, guys, yesterday we didn't have homework, so I'm really sorry, but today we have, okay? Please work only in 2 activities, okay? Remember that in our last classes, we were learning about the time expressions, at, in, on, until, around, early, late, before, and after. So please complete the 2 activities or the 2 practices about the time expressions, 3.2.2 and 3.2.3, okay? We will work only on those 2 activities for tomorrow. And well, tomorrow we continue practicing something related to today's class. So thank you for being here, everybody. Have a good night. It was a pleasure to see you today. I hope to see you tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, good
Bye-bye.
night.
See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Bye, see you tomorrow, everyone.